Road to the Final Kounde Objective has now just been released, and it does look like a really good card with the potential of a few upgrades. He's definitely going to be one to partner up in your already very strong La Liga defense, maybe next to your Ferland Mendy, Varane, all strong links there, and possibly informed Courtois in goal, or maybe a Ramos. So many different options. He is La Liga and also French, so that does open it up for loads of hybrids of the Premier League and loads of other leagues, League One of course. So this is definitely going to be a card I do recommend everyone should get, because we don't know how far Sevilla are going to go, and in this video we're going to be talking about how will his upgrades look like, if he is going to be getting them, how likely is he to get them, is this card worth doing, and then also how to do these objectives as quickly as possible, what sort of cards should you be using. So make sure you guys do watch right until the end of the video so you do not miss any information on my advice how to get this card. So getting straight into it now, he's definitely similar to Diego Carlos from last year in FIFA 20. Diego Carlos did get a Europa League card, and it did go last year right to the finish. Sevilla did end up winning the Europa League last year, so Diego Carlos got the maximum amount of upgrades that he could have got. Really insane for that card. So possibly this year they are challenging in the Champions League. It is definitely going to be a good idea. They are a team that knows how to win in Europe, beating loads of sides, Liverpool of course as well, quite famously a few years ago when Jurgen Klopp just recently joined. So this is definitely going to be quite a really good card that is definitely going to be very interesting to watch. If Sevilla do qualify for the knockout stage, he will already become an 84 rated card, because these are inform upgrades and it's always a jump from 82 to 84, and Sevilla are in the Chelsea's group for the Champions League. They are definitely on track to go through, so I pretty much think that upgrade is pretty much guaranteed. So he's already going to be 84 rated. Then if they win their first knockout game, he will become an 86, and then it will continue going on from there. You don't know how far they are going to get. It's going to depend on their fixtures, but imagine if they do make it quite far to the quarterfinals, something like that. This card is one you do not want to miss out on. He is quite short though. That is perhaps one downside. 5'10" is his only downside really. Maybe the also body type, the strength isn't really the greatest, but I would definitely be going for this card nevertheless. You do not want to miss out. Trust me, this is a card if you don't do, you are most likely going to be regretting. So taking a look now at the objectives, they are all going to be in FUT Friendlies, Road to the Final Classic, and it's a little bit misleading. It does say that you need to have 3 UCL cards in your team unless you cannot play this mode. You actually just need to have them on your bench. They do not need to be starting in your starting 11. Simply just slap any ones that you have already from your club in your bench, and that's going to be the easiest way to get through this. You don't need to go ahead and buy some expensive Champions League rares, João Felix, some La Liga cards that are inflated right now. You just need any ones, and they can just be sitting on your bench. You don't have to use them at all. So taking a look then, the first objective, they are all actually requiring at least 8 La Liga players in your starting 11. So that's pretty easy. I would recommend just have all 11, unless you are going to be doing a 3-player hybrid somehow. But I would just recommend having a full La Liga team. That is going to be the easiest way, because you are going to have specific things like assist using La Liga defenders, also score with La Liga players. So it's going to be a lot easier if you know that everyone in your team is a La Liga player, so that as long as they are defender, if you assist with them, it is going to count. And also when scoring, also assisting, you don't need to worry. Reduce the stress levels at least a little bit. So the first one is going to be score 4 finesse goals using La Liga players. Again, there it is, those La Liga players. It's going to be very easy to get this objective done. This first one, swift scorer, very basic. Then we do have launching forward, assist 5 goals using La Liga defenders. This one is quite annoying. You are going to have to go ahead and maybe have your fullbacks on overlap and send them forward, or maybe you can move them to the right mid, left wing, to the winger's position, or maybe even in the midfield. Just move their position in game, and that is going to be counting. It can be any defender. Left backs and right backs are usually the easiest to do this with, but it is going to be quite annoying, this objective, one of the most annoying ones. But if you do come across someone who maybe is going to be letting you score, and also you are going to be letting them, then you can do this all in one game. You don't need to do this in 5 matches, 1 goal per game. This can be literally done in 1 game. So hopefully you do find someone who's going to let you do this. Then you do have linking La Liga, assist in 15 separate matches using La Liga players in the live FUT friendly Road to the Final Classic. So this one is going to be a little bit annoying. It is very, very basic. You're most likely going to be getting an assist every single game. However, this does mean if you want to be getting this card, you do need to play 15 matches at least. So maybe this does seem quite a lot at first, but do keep in mind there are going to be a lot of rage quits. I played 2 games and one of them was already a rage quit. So they are going to be coming quite quickly. It depends on your opponents, of course, but especially right now, everyone who's playing this mode is just doing it to get this card. It doesn't affect their record, so there's going to be definitely a lot of rage quits. So it's not really going to take as long as you may have assumed. Then we do have scoring in Spain. This is going to be one of the easiest one. It is just score 12 goals in total. And then we do have the last one, which is going to be win 10 matches in the road to the Final Classic. So mainly we do have linking La Liga. That is going to be restricting you, forcing you to play at least 15 games and making sure you get at least 1 assist in each of them. Then you do have the one with defenders that you need to assist. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you do come up against an opponent whilst you are doing those 15 games anyway. Hopefully at least 1 or 2 of them you are going to have an opponent that lets you score and you're going to be letting him score. And then the last one, win 10 matches. That is going to be, of course, the minimum. You do need to be winning those games, but hopefully it shouldn't really be too difficult. Again, with those rage quits, you should get quite a lot of wins. I don't think it's going to be too difficult. It is just going to take a little bit of time, possibly 3 to 4 hours, maybe a little bit less than that. It depends how many rage quits you are going to be getting. Let me know down in the comments below, are you going to be going for this card? I definitely am. You're going to see him in my squad, maybe straight away, or maybe I will wait until they do get out of the group stage. They do pass it with Chelsea. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.